are you? This is my work, peeper! Get out!
Awesome! Are you still there?
Welcome to Corzeons. Today, on a very special Corzeons, we are talking about my childhood. We're talking about my favorite toy from my favorite movie. That's right! Today we're talking Kenner, Jurassic Park, JP-09, Electronic Tyrannosaurus. Woo! Yes, it's Big Rex time. The year was 1993. The store was Hills. Ooh. The child was me. I had recently seen Jurassic Park in theaters many times, and I had a permanent little kid boner, which made public appearances difficult. However, I made the trek with a flippin' talk to Hills. Hills was great. Oh, Hills. Almost as great as this toy. Well, no. There's almost nothing as great as this toy, as we'll get into. Nonetheless, there came a day when this magnificent beast was bestowed upon me. Gee Willikers! Man, I loved it. I loved recreating scenes from the movie from it. I had all the vehicles and the figures and the dinos. Oh, goodness! What a time. So, gee willikers, I screamed, choking into the night, retreating to my dino hole for a lifetime of reenactment. Ford Explorers would be chomped. Raptors would be chomped. Other things would be chomped. Jeeps would be chased. Raptors would climb upon thee, and I would swat him off. You get off my Rex. You get off him. Yes, this toy means a lot to me. And to be honest, it isn't even that great in terms of playability. Okay. But 7-year-old me didn't care. I was waist deep in dino cum, and I was down for a guzzlin'. The fabled Big Red T-Rex. This was a very sought after toy come holiday time after Jurassic Park came out, and it was the largest in the line of the Kenner figures at the time. They didn't make a big Brachiosaurus like the Mattel line currently did. I'm kind of like hiding behind it. Should I move it over? Making it stand is incredibly difficult. This is the whole video, just me trying to make it stand. This figure is pretty much in scale with all of the other ones, and the Rex in the movie was probably a little oversized, whereas this one is kind of, in comparison with the human figures, pretty accurate for a large T-Rex specimen. And you know what? It's got a big head, really fat, super long tail. Other than the maybe 2 long legs and arms, it's halfway paleontologically accurate. All right, cool. That's pretty neat. Why is it red though? The box art shows a maquette that is grayish, brownish, and black, like the movie. Huh? Wait a minute. Where's the gray one? Ah, told ya. But, as they say, final product may vary, I guess. So it came out red, which I think was a part of maybe some comics or even description from the novel. Perhaps the toys were getting ready to be all molded up before the movie was done, or even special effected. I don't know. Anyway, it's red. It's not screen accurate in that regard, but I mean, the paint application and the detail, it's great. So yeah, it's red, but no one named me cared because it's awesome. Released by Kenner of yesteryear, like many of the large dinosaurs, it had realistic dinosaur skin, which is really just a rubber feeling. Did dinosaurs feel rubbery? I don't know why that made it cool, but it certainly made it cool. There's no doubt about it. Okay, I know something about something. It also had really crappy electronics. The batteries went there in the crotch, and it would stomp, and it would roar. That's right, the electronics were broken. That's okay though. They didn't even use like the film sounds, so it sounded kind of stupid anyway. I always like making my own noises anyway. I put her tail on that microphone thing. That helps her stand. And while it wasn't perfect, it was perfect. What? Let's talk about it. She's a big girl, and I like it. Hey, look, Mattel. The feet are enormous, and sure, it can't stand at all. But look what I can do. Huh? When I'm playing with it? Huh? Or I could lean it up against something. The feet do not have to be enormous. I guess the kids of yesteryear didn't deserve to have toys that stood up at all times. But you know what they did deserve? Awesome looking shit! And that's not why, but I mean, as an old man, this is far superior. Sure. The posability on the new ones and the film accuracy of the head and stuff, sure, that's superior. Sure. We can all agree. But the giant feet, the teeny tails. Saving box space? Saving shelf space? Save this. Anyway, the feet aren't big, the tail isn't tiny, my praise isn't ending. Gross. Ew. Now, in terms of playability, there is not much going on. The arms move around, the legs don't move at all. There's like a wire in the tail so you can bend that. It came in the box like this. Hey, look, I fit it in the box. Yeah, so there's not much going on, but the fact that it is rubber allows you to do pretty much anything with the head and neck. You can turn it around, you can look up, you can look down, you can roar, you can close the mouth more, you can chomp. And when you squeeze on the electronic part, it even kind of feels like there's ribs in there. It just, with all the hard stuff, feels like there's bones under the skin. And I know that's just the metallic, robotic innards, but it just amounts to an awesome feeling toy. I've kept this my entire life. It went to school with me. It went to college with me. I may or may not have snuggled with it on many occasions watching the actual movie. You can't prove that. I loved it so much, once I became an old, mature adult, I even sought out a boxed version, just so I could kind of play with this one and have not mint. The box is janky and kind of ripped. Price withheld, but have another one just in case. Doubles, baby! Triples even. Now, this baby has seen better days, but it still holds up. The black paint is kind of peely. It looks faded overall. The teeth paint is chipped. I had to glue together the legs where the plastic meets the rubber because there was a gaping hole from like trying to kind of pose it. But you know what? I still love her with all my heart. I love her! Ah! Ah! The sculpt detail, the feel of the skin, the way you make her roar, sort of film closeness. Ah! This toy is incredible, and it always has been. Probably, if not the one of my favorite toys of all time. This gets 2 childhood dreams straight up. At the time, there was nothing quite like it, and while now we are blessed to have several large, great sculpted, articulate T-Rexes from Mattel's Jurassic line, there's nothing quite like the OG Big R. Amy, what do you think? You like it? Now go, Rex. Fulfill your destiny. Corbett the Robot. I beam to you from the year 2099 to warn you of your last chance to save the world. I do not know where I had gone before. As you can see, humanity is shit and on fire and it sucks. From this video from downtown Buffalo, the hockey team is real bad. There is no time to waste. You must save Earth by my internal Texas Instruments calculator. You have only days to alive. Now I provide to you a bullet-style list, one by one, step by step, of how to save Earth. Step 1. Whoa! The Pete's Morgulator has sung. Oh, Pete's Morgulator, you shiny slut, you always tempt me with your greasy whispers in my audio holes. The Pete's Morgulator takes ancient pizza DNA found in the years in past and transforms the cheese sauce bread into delicious triangles. I have only one rotating thingy. Ha 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 ha. Today's pizza is a wicked ball showdown. Sweet Christmas. On one side we have Pizza Hut. On the other side we have Dominos. Which slice will leave me crusty memories for hours below? Commencing competition. Corbett, no. Consult your floppy RAM data. You are not designed to consume Italian bread. You should heed your manufacturer's warning. Oh, but my robot eyes only have pizza for you. I must unleash the cheese. Let's chew the fat. Both pizzas appear less delicious than my usual cuisine. But pizza equals nom nom, so here we move. Pizza number 1, pizza butt. Haha, no, that is wrong. Slut butt, slut hut, gut butt. Yes, that's right, gut butt. This takes me back to my implanted memories of buffet. My fleshy corpse would wiggle with glee when the pizza hit the back of my throat. Why is the crust so big? It is not very tasty though. The pizza was triangle shaped. The thickness is medium. Cheese and sauce are present. This has yum attached. Oh no. I burned my mouth. Whew. That was a close one. I must be more careful with hot cheeses. Pizza number 2, Domingos. The thickness is medium. The shape is pointy triangle again. Hooray! The sauce and cheese are present. I cannot tell if this is good or terrible. It has unique flavor. Despite weirdness, my eyes are wet with joy for having a pizza party with you. The pizza is done. The pizza is all same color in the end, but given my opinion, I have to give the winning thumbs up to oh no. Oh no, it's happening again. Before too late to save world, you must. I have step 1 plan. Step 1 of plan on bullets is You know what, Corbett? How about you call me when you're done exploding all the time? These scenes are horrific. We did it! That's our show! Woo! Yes! Another... It's dusty in here. Wow. What an episode, folks. Truly dear to my heart. Yes, Big Red was always there for me. Anyway, if you like my show, please subscribe. For the love of crap, subscribe. Consider donating to my Patreon. Please see my social media bullshit. Please help. Next time on Corzeons, we got
Silent Hill 4 and 2.
So look forward to that. And I love you all almost as much as I love Jurassic Park. Now, I think it's time to go watch it again. What do you say, Big Red? Oh yeah. Big Red went to heaven.
Come on in. I put in a good word for you, Roar.
I'm coming.
God damn, I hate this hack of crap!